Doesn't start.
I had it running yet. The pump is probably totally going now.
Okay, Papa Bear.
Don't post this shit.
What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Papa Bear behind me, and welcome to Specialty Motor Cars Lincoln Land. If you can't see all the Lincolns behind me in the garage, we get town cars. I think I'm just going to call this Lincoln Land of New Hampshire. What we have behind me here, though, and what you saw Papa Bear trying to start, is a 2003 Lincoln Town Car Signature Series that I just got towed in with 16,000 original miles. The story that I got with this car is the original owner bought this car brand new in 2003. The car lived in a garage. Somewhere around 2007, the owner got sick, stopped driving, and this car sat in the garage pretty much since then. Even if you run like the Carfax, or you look at these oil change sticker up in the top corner here, 4 of 07, it went in for a genuine Lincoln service. The next oil change is due at 21,000 miles. As of today, we have 16,844. Beautiful, beautiful champagne color, Signature Series, 2003. So this is the first year of this newer 03 to 2011 body style. But this is a later 2003. I'm not sure when the actual production date was. 4 of 03. Because the earlier 03s, really early, had little seat pockets here. Oh my God, look at this. So the interior, if you could smell the interior of a car through a camera lens, you would smell a brand new Lincoln. This car smells absolutely brand new inside. And the nice part is look at how fresh this interior is. You got little, I guess, carpet protectors. I mean, those really aren't even big enough for your feet, but beautiful, beautiful leather interior in this car. Original Michelin white walls. It's kind of like a cream leather interior. Even the driver's seat, look at how nice this is. I mean, it's got very minor dirt that'll come right off. Someone lost some change in there, but he even had a little heel pad for the driver here. All the original books sold new at Nick Mayer Lincoln Mercury. Even has the original window sticker here. Now, what's interesting to me with this car is a pretty well-equipped Signature Series. It's got the wood wheel, heated seats, factory sunroof, Alpine sound system. I would have thought that would have all been options, but apparently not. So from what I found out, and this is why you can learn something new every day, a good friend of mine, Nick, knows these town cars inside and out. And right here, yeah, he's right, premium signature. I didn't even know there was 2 different Signature Series for 2003. He said 2002 and 2003, the premium signature came standard with the wood wheel, with the heated seats, and the sunroof. And it even shows right here, heated front seats and power moonroof. The only option this car came with was the white wall tires. I saw the window sticker. I said, why wouldn't the sunroof be on there? And then he explained all that to me. So it's always good to ask around, because there's so many things you can learn about cars here. What do we got here? This looks like a piece of, I don't know what that is. These condoms? No. Why would they be condoms in a 16,000 mile Lincoln? Pre-moistened lens cleansing tissue. Let's see if there's anything in the trunk. There's nothing else in the glove box other than a garage door opener. But I mean, this car is just fresh out of the wrapper. I mean, look at the beautiful leather wrap steering. And I bought this car in non-running condition. The car, from what I'm told and from what I understand, the car was towed to the Lincoln dealer that it was sold new at. And they brought the car there to try to get the car running. They did an oil change. The Ford dealer did an oil change and put a brand new battery in the car. Car wouldn't start. They diagnosed it as a bad fuel pump. Now, Papa Bear came here when I wasn't here, and this car was here, or just got dropped off. And Papa Bear said, he's like, oh, that car starts. I started it right up. I'm not doubting him, but the car doesn't start for me. Oh, yeah, you can smell. As pleasant as the inside smells, this smells like crap. So we're going to have to feed this guy in here and suck some gas out. So I know you guys are going to make fun of me in the comments. This is all we got for a little pump here. I don't usually do this often. So this is what I bought at the local hardware store. Snake it down into there and it's into the tank. The thing is, I know this tank's full, so between this 5 gallon, another 5 or so gallons there, I might have to find another one of those. We're going to fill like 3 of these up, and I'm going to have to dispose of the gas. What I've been doing is taking this gas and dumping it into my 3 parts cars outside, because I don't care if they really ever run again, but I think those tanks are pretty much full at this point with the last couple cars. So if anybody needs any free gas, just let me know down in the comments. They're like 15 gallons to give away. That might be a problem. Huh. That hose is definitely in there. Well, that's definitely a problem. Well, that was a little unsuccessful. I know I got that hose all the way in there. So now we're debating maybe the gas gauge is just stuck up. So we're going to, look how clean this car is, all the anodizing and stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful. We're gonna start filling around. There's your fuel out, and that's your wiring harness there. So we're gonna start pulling this hose off. We're gonna see if anything comes out of that, and then we might start taking this off. The thing is, you can't take this fuel pump assembly out because it's like 3/4 of the way up the tank. It's hard to get a good vantage point there, but so if it's full and you crack those 8 bolts or whatever, it's just gonna start dripping down. We got the fuel line quick disconnect tools. We're not really sure what's gonna come. Yeah, that's definitely the right one. Blowing out of here.
Probably just from the line at this point.
It's off. Ready?
Yeah.
Whoa! Well, we got the hose off and just a little bit came out of the line, but you could see the color on it. And just with that line off, you can smell the nastiness of this gas. The last couple cars that I did, Spring Coupe, and I forget what other car we did a fuel pump in that had really old gas. I left the cans here over the weekend, and the whole building stunk like old nasty gas. So we think that because we took the bolts out, you can see through, the gas should have leaked out already. But nothing's come out. Well, it's definitely not full of gas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that's rancid. You can actually see the fumes on the camera. See that? What is in that gas tank? Look at that. I can't believe I could pick that up on the camera, Dad.
You got it with the camera?
Yeah. Oh my.
Look at that.
Wow.
Turpentine.
Turpentine is right. Oh, God.
What is it?
It's just disintegrating.
Look at what's in there. There's a hose.
Unbelievable.
Look at all the stuff inside here.
Is that a quarter? No, that's bottle. I thought that was a quarter. I wonder what inside the tank looks like.
How what?
Inside the tank.
You know what's funny? The stain goes way up here. I wonder if there's like jelly in there.
Oh, that's garbage in there.
The tank's in.
So, with that being said, this tank has got to come out. This will actually be the first time we've ever replaced a fuel tank in one of these town cars, right? Right. I got one strap down. Papa is taking the other strap off. Thankfully, this car's pretty clean underneath. Well, it's very clean. We disconnected all the filler tube already. So that's loose. Not really sure how this system works. So this was a learning experience for both of us. Because, what do you see in there, Pops?
I see brown gas.
Yeah, that's junk. That is junk.
Look at the buildup in there.
Yeah, that's gross. What do you think?
I think it bad tank.
Yeah.
Bad fuel pump.
Wow.
Still got a market for some free gas here.
Free gas. Now I'm gonna order a gas tank. I'm hoping that all the stuff that goes on the top, all these evap looking things here, this stuff, I don't even know what this stuff is really for. Probably to vent the evap system. I have no idea, but we're gonna have to see if all that stuff is reusable, because I doubt that stuff is available through Ford anymore. We're gonna get a new tank, and we're gonna have to just put it in there. We have the new fuel pump.
Unit.
We already have all that stuff. So tank,
Okay.
fuel filter, and yeah. All right, and this is how we properly dispose of our apple juice fuel with rust in it.
From a Lincoln to a Cadillac.
Free tank of gas with every car that goes to the junkyard. Down one. Let's do one more. Top it off. Yeah. Whoops. Little spillage. And that's how we do it. Here we are back at it on Monday. Fresh shipment of a brand new fuel tank for the Lincoln. We're gonna get it all buttoned up. Looks pretty good. It has the same style outer ring, same amount of holes as the other one, and then the filler neck should be on this side, right?
You got it.
Yep. So gonna have to transfer some rubbers, but it looks good. So we got here, we started assembling the tank, converted over some of the rubber gaskets that are for those vents. This one didn't have one. It's actually still stuck on there. We had to put this in. This is for the filler neck. And what I did to get this in so it fits nice and snugly, I used a little bit of grease, or in this case I actually used some silicone just to try to lube it up to get it to slip in. And we have here is the brand new fuel pump module, sending unit, assembly. It's got a new filter sock on the bottom. And just to compare, here's the new one, there's the old one. That's all rusty, gross gas. So go ahead, let's see if we can slip this in. Float first. Sock next. Got your rubber caught.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, let's get some light. I'm gonna reinstall some bolts. Show you what it looks like. You can see the float is on the outside. The strainer is sitting in that little pickup can. Now we just kind of like zip tied this whole little emissions canister looking thing up here. So we're gonna have to load this all back up into the tank. This just sits on the top. One more over on that one, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what these do. These are probably like vent valves or something. I hope they didn't get affected because you can't buy these anymore. It has a listing for an aftermarket, but all out of stock. So let's get this thing loaded up here.
There's a certain way that one went in.
Yep. We got it all loaded up here. All these valves, pressure valves and stuff are all loaded back up, clipped back up. This is a wiring harness for the fuel pump. That is in. Come around here. Fuel pump is in. Just got this one other plug, which we can access up there. Now, one thing with these fuel tanks, ow, I keep bumping my head, is those bolts snap off, and I thought were a one-time use. We're gonna see if we can make these a two-time use. That we're not sure of, but we're gonna try.
We'll work at it.
We're gonna squeeze this thing up there. just as I expected or suspected, these studs that hold the gas tank in are one-use studs. So basically, you put the nut on here, you shoot it up into the car, it snaps the bottom off, you can unscrew it, but you can't reuse the stud. The stupidest thing ever. So I had to run down to my local Ford dealer, and thankfully they had 4 of them. I only need 2 per car. And here is the broken stud. You can see where it breaks off. So now we got a new stud up there. Papa Bear's gonna shoot that thing on there. And we're gonna see if it turns. Papa Bear and I were in for a learning curve here. We got the bolts, the studs, I should say. Now take a look. Let's see. You see right, kind of right underneath that nut how the stud is kind of grooved. That's where you're supposed to snap it off. Why snap it off? I have no idea. We are officially all buttoned up. Now it's time to put some gas in. What do you think, Pops? You think it's gonna start?
Yeah.
A little bit of Tektron fuel injector cleaner would probably be a good start to this filling up. All right, there's 5 gallons. What do we think is gonna happen?
I think it's gonna run.
Well, we show 1/8 of a tank. That's good. Hey!
Papa Bear said so.
All right. Woohoo! Maybe the first time this car is driven on the road under its own power since like 2007.
Well, here comes Anthony in another Lincoln.
16,844 miles.
Wow.
Somehow I've already put 1/10 of a mile coming out of
It's
my
about
road.
time you take it out of being parked for its life and drive it.
You think it's gonna run good?
Good, of course it is.
Woo, baby! It's like driving a new Lincoln. This thing smells new. I don't even want to touch the seats. I don't want to touch the steering wheel. I don't want to touch the center console because you can like just feel the newness. Oh, wow, this is a nice car. It drives so well. Aside from flat spotted Michelin tire.
Well, there it is, folks. That 16,000 mile Lincoln.
Its first fill up. Welcome to the fuel station. This car hasn't had a fill up since 2007. Oh, she's happy now. Very, very happy. There you have it, folks. Now a running, driving, 16,800 mile, 2003 Lincoln Town car.
But it's practically brand new.
Practically brand new.